Some great icons from the 70s. Getting ready to move. You got the 60s with the Dunkin' Donut, and now going into the 70s with Goofy and the Corvette. Continuation of our resort tour. We haven't got to this other side because we're going into the 70s now. As you can see, the end cap for this particular resort, you have 8-track tapes and a mood ring up here. Platform shoes. No.
It's a phone.
Yeah, we got a giant big wheel over here. Big old Mickey phone over here, and then this gigantic foosball table.
Could have at least made me smile.
Yeah, look at the size of this big wheel. Jeez. These are some big foosballs. Size of that Mickey phone.
Make it better by outside. More grass.
Gigantic.
We gotta go down the other way, I think, for the 90s. That's probably not that way.
All right. We have an area out here in the 70s for you to play Twister if you would like to play that game. Then we'll head over into the 80s. I see a big Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. Look at that.
Mr. and Mrs. Potato.
Yeah. And on the end of these resort rooms, you have the gigantic Rubik cubes.
Did you get potato heads?
Yep, got both of them.
In the back is the Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
There he is. It's quiet back here, but it is a haul to get up to the front.
Sure is.
Oh, look at the
Pac-Man. We got a gigantic Walkman up here on the left-hand side.
Get a shot of Roger.
I will. Quieter over here than it is in the 70s. It's real quiet in the 50s where we have been staying as well.
Oh, it's a laptop in the 90s.
The gigantic Walkman up here.
Rollerblades and laptop.
Yep. And you have the big gigantic Roger Rabbit.
Oh, this is a computer board. A keyboard.
And then here is in front of this pool is a gigantic keyboard. I guess they call this the computer pool.
Yes. There's the laptop.
And then there's the laptop straight ahead. Pick back up where I left off. This is the computer pool, and you can see this is the keyboard, the giant keyboard. I had a battery failure. Battery died, I had to replace it. So this is the last part of the resort. This is the 1990s. Over here you can see there's a laptop straight across, and then you got some floppy disk. And then the pool house over here is like the backside of a computer. But this is our resort. This is the one we stayed in, and we're going to get a little breakfast this morning. And this is pretty much our last full day, and then we'll be leaving tomorrow. We've had a great time. We'll film dinner tonight. We're going to have dinner at Garden Grill at EPCOT with Chip and Dale. So we'll see you then. Say bye.
Okay.
Well, we're in the land tonight in EPCOT. We just did our soaring over here, which is really a great ride. It's like being in a glider, a hang glider, soaring all over the world. That was a lot of fun. And then we did living with the land on the boats over here, which gives you a tour of the backside of a huge greenhouse. It has different types of farming techniques and some of the things that they do here at Disney World, provide food to the restaurants, which was really very interesting. Tonight we're going to have our last meal is going to be over at the Garden Grill. It's a rotating restaurant, which you can see right back there in the back there, and it rotates around that land area that we had just toured on the boats that you can see right back there that we just come off of just a few minutes ago. Just started pouring outside. A lot of people trying to get out of the rain in here tonight. First time we really ran into rain since we've been in here. So we're just glad that we had a great trip, that we didn't have a lot of bad weather. Only tonight is when we ran in rain. It's only just a small percentage, which is going through right now. So after dinner, we're going to head over back to the resort, pack up, and we got to leave tomorrow, unfortunately. So, what do you say? We got to go, unfortunately?
Yeah. It's been a nice vacation, but I'm really tired, and now I have to go back to work.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, we got to wait a few more minutes for dinner, and then we'll be going into the restaurant, and then we'll just talk with you soon. Yeah, this is where we're going to eat dinner, and there's Chip right here at that table.
There's a big tent.
Yeah, well, we got somebody in the way now, but there he is. We'll be checking in just a few minutes. We're a little hungry. Table, and they put a little hidden Mickey here with the place. That's really cute. Say hello to everybody.
I am hungry.
We're hungry. And as you can see, we just came off this ride right back here where I showed you the boats earlier, and this restaurant rotates all the way around that ride, so this is really good. It takes a little over 1 hour to make the whole complete revolution all the way around. Yeah, this is family style dining, so they started off with the pasta salad here and some rolls. And we're going to get a trio of things that they'll be bringing to us: macaroni and cheese, vegetables, pork, turkey, and some other meat items that we'll be getting. So we're going to have plenty to eat.
Although you want a picture together with us? Take this.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
We got the pot roast, mashed potatoes, tender pork loin, green beans, chutney with cranberry sauce, turkey, dressing, macaroni and cheese over there, and French fries. It looks so delicious.
Oh, thank you. I'm so honored. And this is a lovely meal.
Delicious.
Very good. Very good. You cook?
Yep.
I'm impressed. You need to come and cook at my house.
Very good. Love it.
Delicious.
Yep.
Not too hot. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and of course you have to eat too. It's delicious.
Yep.
I'm going to gain
Oh.
you don't look like you need to. Yeah, you look fine.
Bye-bye. Hello.
I'm
Chip
sorry.
is Chip.
How are you, Chip?
Oh, very good. Yep.
Oh, very good.
Oh, yeah.
Delicious. I ate too much.
I'm eating way too much.
What happens when I like food? You're hungry? You can join us.
Oh.
We share.
Good share. Bye-bye. There's Pluto. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You made me so happy.
Hi.
You are very pretty dog. Very sweet. I love dogs.
You're my favorite. You're my favorite there, Pluto.
Oh, and look
My
at that
favorite dog.
beautiful head.
Yeah.
Look at that.
We return to Mickey
I'm
Mouse.
sure
Let me
Mickey
see
would be
that.
sad
Yep.
if he lost you.
Yep, return to Mickey Mouse. Yep. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye. We've rotated to the rainforest, as you can see.
Only complaint being this was the coldest part of the ride, so it's really. Ooh, look at the moon over the desert.
Yeah. When we get around to that side, I'll take a shot at it. We got up from the table and we're filming the desert scene here just outside our booth. But you can see we're looking right back into the restaurant area, right back through here. And then we've come out of the rainforest and now we're in the desert. Just to the right, you see we're in the rainforest. Yep. And right down there, we just saw a boat go by. That's part of the tour of the land. Hey, we just finished our dinner. We're waiting for the dessert to come down. So we thought we'd tell you a little bit about what we had to eat. It was absolutely delicious. We had from pot roast to green beans to turkey to dressing. Oh, and now they just brought the dessert. So we're getting ready to have a look. Well, they brought us this strawberry shortcake. Now it's big because it is like the size of my hand.
I have no fork.
It is absolutely delicious.
Well, what are you going to
So
do?
we're going to have a little bit of that, and then we'll tell you how that tasted, and we'll tell you a little bit about our dinner. Okay.
Hang on, I can't see. I can't see anything this close. All right.
Well, we picked where we left off.
Hi.
We just finished the dessert.
We inhaled
Oh my
the dessert.
goodness. It was absolutely delicious. I believe by far this was the best restaurant of all. Now, Hollywood and Vine was good food, Prime Time was good food, everything was good, but this was delicious. Absolutely delicious.
There are just two things you need to realize. If you're a vegetarian, this is not the restaurant for you.
Yep.
It was pod roast, roast pork, well, roasted pork loin, and roast turkey, and everything was fabulous. Very well seasoned, tasted good, very moist, nothing dry. Lovely roasted vegetables, green beans, mac and cheese, french fries, stuffing. Very good, but if you're a vegetarian, you could load up on all the veggies. They do bring as much as you want, but a lot of meat will go to waste.
Oh yeah, don't forget about the antipasto too that we had before.
The pasta salad was
and when the
excellent.
rolls came out to us, they were fresh, they were hot.
And they had this beautiful whipped honey butter with them.
It was delicious.
Very tasty, not overwhelming.
Come here hungry like we are, and we are now stuffed. I believe on this trip I must have gained every bit of 5 or 6 pounds. I had to. We ate so much.
One other thing you need to know about this restaurant, it does rotate. It's slow, but it gives you the impression that you may have drunk too much wine. So if you're prone to motion sickness, that may be something you would want to think about before you go here.
Well, the thing is, if you request to eat on the inside of the restaurant, it probably will not bother you as much because it's not very noticeable that you're rotating around on the inside. We're on the outside booths right next to the land ride.
Which is really fun to watch because you can see views that you don't really see from the boat.
But what she's saying is if you're on this exterior side and you look from down on your plate or the table, it does give you that sensation of moving. So if you have a tendency of being motion sickness or anything,
you may want to think of it twice.
You may want to eat on the inside, interior side of the restaurant. It won't be that bad. But, you know, otherwise for the food, it was absolutely fantastic.
Coffee's even good.
The coffee is fantastic. Even the wine, I think this is some of the best wine we've had since we've been here.
I don't like Cab Sauvignon. I drank it a little. It was good.
Yeah, very good. And we're very sad in a way too because now we have to leave tomorrow. It's our last night here, but we're going to put this restaurant on our must-dos again. And our next trip is going to be another place. We're going to eat here again.
We're going to go now because there's people trying to eat next week.
So we'll talk with you later.
Bye.